Introduce the coach. Before we do that, I also want to introduce my mentor. For those of you who know me, know that other than my father, most influential person that I've ever been around. He hired me here at Ohio State in 1987. Quick story: I was a graduate of University of Cincinnati. I get an opportunity to come up here and interview for the graduate assistant spot in 1986. I drive up here. I'm sitting in the waiting room. Tim Hinton was a graduate assistant. At the same time, walks by me and says, "Hi, I'm Tim Hinton." I said, "I'm Reverend Meyer. How are you doing?" He said, "Good. Are you here for the graduate assistant position?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Well, there's two available. Which one are you interviewing for?" And I said, "Well, I play defensive back, the defensive back spot." He goes, "No, don't do that. Take the tight end spot." And I looked at him. I said, "I don't know shit about tight ends. What do you?" He said, "Take the tight end position, because if you take the defensive position, all you do is make coffee, draw cards. You don't really get to coach. On offense, Coach Bruce lets the tight end position, because you work with the offensive line coaches, you get to coach." And right then, as he's saying that, the secretary looks at me and says, "Well, Coach Bruce will see you." And I'm thinking, what the hell am I going to do now? So I go walking in his office, and he says, "Sit down, young man, and you're interviewing for the G8 position here." And I said, "Yes." And he said, "Which one you look at? Which one are you here for?" And I didn't even think about it. I just shot it out, said the tight end position. He said, "Okay, well, tell me about what you know about tight ends." And we're getting ready to get started. Sweat started pouring off my forehead. And right then, the secretary comes in and she says, "Coach Bruce, a big recruit came into town or something. You have to meet with this recruit." He looks right at me. He says, "You'll be fine. Go ahead." And that's how I became tight end coach at Ohio State University. But I want